So there's this one question. It's a small question in the chat, and it's anonymous, but it says, "I need a proper schedule, a complete breakdown and time schedule of what to do every single damn day." And I just thought, like, what do you kind of think about this kind of comment?
Well, the first thing I would say is what you think you need isn't necessarily what you think you need. What we think we need is based on our experiences and our results. And I'm not saying what you're asking for and what you think you need is a bad thing or that it's wrong, but you might not need what you think you need. That notion of judgment, sometimes when you say, I need this, you're kind of saying, I should be better. I should be more focused. I should be more effective. I should be on time. I should. Now, I don't know who asked the question. I'm not going to make any assumptions about them. But there are definitely some things that you can do that can help you to lay down a schedule. I've got a very structured schedule. I really believe in time blocking. So my whole schedule is blocked out. I believe in having a list of things to focus on. If you go into my Facebook group, Doug Dane Live, there's a download an audio from a program that Bob made called Lead the Field. It's called the $25,000 Idea. I'll let you listen to the recording. I won't get into it, but it was a $25,000 idea back in 1910. Whatever 25 grand was worth back then, that's the value of the idea today. And it's a very, very simple thing that I picked up from Bob Proctor, that Bob picked up from his mentor, Earl Nightingale, and it's very, very effective. But what we all got to do is we have to develop our ability to focus. And so that was one of the things I really decided to do is I really need to focus on you. When I'm sitting down talking to you, like right now, there's probably all kinds of things going on around me. The camera I'm looking at, my kitchen's in behind, but I'm focusing on you right now. I'm talking to the red dot on the camera, but I'm talking to you. And you need to develop your ability to focus. And I developed that because I wanted to really to understand and have the ability to really listen. Anybody that thinks multitasking works, you're out to lunch. It doesn't. That just means you're ignorant. And again, remember, when I say you're ignorant, not in the context you may have used it or heard how it was used. When I say ignorant, it means you lack understanding. Your mind can only focus on one thing at a time. And so I was on a call today, and Bob told the lady, said, get a little magic marker, put a little black dot on the wall across from your favorite cozy chair. Now, nobody's going to notice the black dot except for you because you put it there. And just spend 5 minutes a day just focusing on the black dot and thinking of nothing else but the black dot. Now, I did that. He told me to light a candle and focus on that. I did that. I did lots of things to develop my will and develop my focus. And if you develop that, there's probably a lot of things that you don't need. And the way that Bob would describe it, the way I describe it is like when you were a kid and you had that magnifying glass and you took the white heat of the sun and you channeled it to a white hot bead and you could burn paper and leaves and wood and different things like that. Well, your mind is that magnifying glass. The energy that's flowing to and through you, with your mind, your will, you can focus that energy and you can become very, very effective. And the more you develop it, I didn't really get this at first. Bob said, you're going to be working a lot less. You're going to have a lot more free time. And you're going to be making a whole lot more money. And you'll be way more effective just by developing your will. Now, I didn't believe him at the time. But I did believe enough to follow his instruction. And I did that. And you know what? I'm still kind of surprised. Again, in the morning, I'm thinking I should be working harder. But I don't work that hard. I'm very focused. I'm very effective. And you can do the same thing. Now, that's a decision. And everything we're going to talk about on this show, tonight, every Thursday, 8 o'clock, it always starts with a decision. Okay, I can't help you unless you decide and consent. Then the door opens, and then everything starts to change.